Hey guys, how you doing today? I'm David Mathis. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning back in. If you guys are liking the content, please go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate it. I've been getting some great feedback, people enjoying the content, so let me know if there's something in particular that I maybe have not covered on my channel yet, or that you want me to try to, kind of refresh a little bit, some older videos and stuff. So today I want to talk about whether or not bodybuilders, I'm talking men or women, I'm talking bikini, figure, physique, classic, 212, open bodybuilding, I'm talking about it all, and whether or not they are or should be considered athletes. Now, I'm just gonna go on the record and say they 100% are athletes. There is some criticism about, they don't play a team sport. They don't really have a skill. They're going off genetics, things like that. Guys, if you are a true open-minded believer and fan of sports and competition in general, you will understand that these competitors are the ultimate athletes, okay? The things that they do, the attention to detail that they have to be on point with their training, their diet, their cardio, their hydration, their sleep and recovery, their tanning, their posing. There's a lot of skill and attention to detail that goes into being a bodybuilder, men or women, natural or enhanced bodybuilding. The criticism I think that bodybuilders get is that I think it's unfair to them. They don't have to necessarily spend 4 or 5 hours a day learning how to shoot a three-pointer or taking batting practice. But what other athlete in any other sport can you tell me has to pay as much detail to every single aspect like bodybuilders do? You see football players, you see baseball players all the time reporting to camp out of shape, right? You see them out partying at night, getting in trouble for DUIs and, drug busts and just drinking all the time. You see them, in the locker rooms eating crap food. You don't see that stuff with bodybuilders because bodybuilders, it is a lifestyle, okay? They have to put so much attention and detail into every little aspect that goes into bodybuilding. Not to mention, they have to be precise 100% on their training. I don't know any other athletes. Now, yes, there's gonna be some outliers in every sport that pays as much attention to their physical preparation in the weight room as bodybuilders have to, because that is their sport, that is their competition, building their body. But I think one aspect that goes underlooked when talking about bodybuilding as a sport, or if it's not a sport, or if they're athletes, is the mental preparation that goes into it. No other sport out there has to diet the way that, bodybuilders have to and still mentally push through the challenges at such a low body fat percentage. And if any of you have ever been to a low body fat percentage or been a competitor yourself, things don't work right, okay? Your body isn't functioning properly all the time. Your mind is not functioning properly all the time. And to overcome all that, to have that focus and that drive for that specific goal that they're going for, and overcome all of that and stay on course, guys, that is mental toughness at its finest right there. They have to go through, on top of all their training, all their nutrition, all that stuff, they have to go through extra rehab stuff, prehab stuff, therapy, things like that. I'm a prime example of that. I've got cupping done. I am a fan of bodybuilding. I want to be a bodybuilder. That is my goal. That is what I am striving for all the time. You have to take the extra steps. You have to spend extra money to go get treatment done for muscle soreness, aches, things along those lines. So I think the argument needs to stop right here. Bodybuilders 100% are athletes, and bodybuilding is a sport. The people that I work with, they're not just clients, they are my athletes, because I believe every person is an athlete. You need to be able to perform in daily life. Life is not about sitting around, right? You need to be athletic, and bodybuilders, to me, from a physical, from a preparation standpoint, from a mental toughness standpoint, from tuning in all the little fine details that go into the sport, that to me signifies what an athlete is. and bodybuilders fit that to a T. So if you're one of those that is naive and just doesn't understand what all goes into competing and being a bodybuilder, I implore you to go to a show, talk to competitors, hang around them, and I think you will change your mind. And you'll see, if you're around a true, not just a weekend warrior, but someone that is trying to actively pursue bodybuilding, I think you will be surprised and you will see just how much level of commitment, how much fine detail, how much skill does go into the sport of bodybuilding. So, you know, we're coming off the Olympia weekend. We had some great showings from some great competitors. Two of my personal favorites, Derek Lunsford and John Jewett, placing 2nd and 4th in the 212 division. Big congrats to Brandon Curry on the Open Mr. Olympia title. You know, there's a little bit of controversy going there because it was kind of I don't want to say slower year, but you know, you didn't have Sean Roden in it for obvious reasons. Phil didn't do it. There was talks about trying to get Kai to come back in and do it. There was just a lot of, Big Ramy wasn't in it. There was just a little bit of a down year as far as competition goes, but don't let that take anything away from what these athletes put into this competition, okay? Hadi Choopan, awesome showing. Huge future ahead for this guy. I think that it's great having an Iranian bodybuilder in this. It's just going to help spread the word of the sport and grow the sport further along worldwide, because this is a great sport, guys. It focuses on every aspect of what an athlete needs. So I hope you guys got something out of this video. Please DM me, shoot me messages if you have any sort of comments, any questions, anything like that. But guys, bodybuilders are athletes, okay? And coaches out there, if you're working with clients, you know, treat them as athletes. They might not even be, you know, competing down the road, but treat them as an athlete, because the work, the time, the commitment that goes into improving yourself, improving your body, improving your health, that needs to be a full-time job. Bodybuilders, men, women, from all levels, all divisions, they are true competitors. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and I'll be back soon with another video.